Hello and welcome. I'm Blair Blackwell, and this is the Daily Cyber Brief. Here's today's rundown of the biggest cybersecurity stories you need to know today. Good morning. This is the Daily Cyber Brief for Thursday, January 22nd. Here are the key cyber risks shaping today's session. An actively exploited Cisco zero-day in unified communications, ongoing firewall exploitation, and fresh signals on social engineering at scale. First, Cisco has issued patches for a critical code injection flaw affecting multiple unified communications products and WebEx calling dedicated instance, which the company says has been exploited in the wild. The weakness allows an unauthenticated remote attacker to execute arbitrary commands, and U.S. cyber authorities have added it to the known exploited vulnerabilities catalog, signaling deadlines for government networks and clear urgency for everyone else. Meanwhile, Fortinet customers report patched FortiGate firewalls getting compromised through a bypass of a previously fixed authentication bug. The pattern suggests actors are testing patch circumvention and going after internet-exposed edge appliances, a reminder that maintenance windows, validation checks, and close monitoring matter after updates deploy. In cloud environments, researchers warn that misconfigured security testing applications, the deliberately vulnerable training tools often used in labs, are being leveraged to breach Fortune 500 firms and even security vendors. Over-permissioned demo apps like JuiceShop or DVWA, left accessible, can become stepping stones into production, illustrating how shadow labs and training sandboxes expand real enterprise attack surface. As part of this week's patch cycle, Zoom addressed a critical weakness in its Node multimedia routers that could let a meeting participant achieve remote code execution, while GitLab fixed a two-factor authentication bypass alongside denial-of-service issues. The theme is consistent. Collaboration stacks and developer platforms continue to sit on attackers' shortlist. On the social engineering front, LastPass's warning of convincing phishing emails posing as urgent maintenance notices that pressure users to back up their vaults within 24 hours. The messages read clean, likely aided by large language models, and are tuned to harvest credentials and push victims toward fake backup flows. Threat intelligence also flags a North Korea-linked operation dubbed Purple Bravo, or Contagious Interview, using fake job interviews to target thousands of IP addresses tied to organizations in artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, finance, IT services, marketing, and software development across several regions. It's another case where talent outreach becomes the lure, and developer or research machines become the prize. Looking ahead, expect increased scanning and opportunistic exploitation against Cisco unified communications and WebEx instances, with compliance clocks ticking on public sector timelines. Also anticipate continued attempts to exploit edge firewalls via cache bypasses, and watch for renewed interest in exposed training apps as attackers search for easy cloud footholds. For today, you should be watching unified communications and voice video platforms, edge firewalls and VPN gateways, cloud-hosted training and developer lab apps, and identity providers alongside password managers and single sign-on. You should also keep an eye on talent acquisition workflows and meeting infrastructure, where convincing lures and chat invites can blend into normal business. The takeaway? It's a busy patching cycle, but the playbook is familiar. The big question now is whether edge and collaboration flaws become quick pivot points into core identity and cloud systems. That's it for today's edition of the Daily Cyber Brief. Thanks for listening. I'm Blair Blackwell. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not cybersecurity, legal, or financial advice.